go live on Instagram. Good morning if you are just joining on Facebook and YouTube, and we will go live on Instagram. So morning if you are joining on Instagram. Next week I will be back with a big camera, so we'll be able to see everything properly. But again, today what I would like to work on is all the usual stuff, but just with that focus, a little bit more focus on joint mobility. So just oiling the joints, particularly shoulders and neck, because noticed a lot of tension, shoulders and neck. And just as Sally was saying in the Zoom call there, a lot of people, if they're a little bit self-conscious, a little bit anxious about movement or running, if it's something new to them, then often that tension that we have in the mind affects the tension in the body. So if we can relax the body, it sends, just as when we're doing the breath work, if we can relax the body, it sends that signal of safety to the mind. So with that in mind, let's find a place, a space where you've got space around you. Let me swap my glasses over so I can see you. Space around you, side to side, forwards and back. Have a little bit of a shake out, shake the legs out a little bit, and then we're going to just do our knocking. Let me just put the clock on as well so I can see what time it is. Nice and solid and supported on the surface that we're standing. Rotation through the hips and the waist, relaxing into the shoulders. Knocking on the door of life, tapping on the lower back. Tapping across the belly. Gentle breathing in and out through the nose. Remember to connect through the feet into the ground, into the earth, and then lengthening up the spine through the crown of the head. Let's make a light fist of the arm that swings across the front of the body. So you're just now bringing that up to the long point. So just underneath the collarbone, just on the chest. If you feel you want to take a slightly fuller breath, go ahead with that. Just keep it in and out through the nose, nice and calm. Arm that swings across the front of the body, creating a cup, and then just going into the shoulders. Big shoulder muscles there. driving a little bit more from the center, a little bit more power from the center, so that we don't have to do any work with the arms. They're just swinging across. Back to the chest with that light fist. A little bit less power there from the center. Back across the back and the belly. Slowing it down into water waves. That upper body follows the hip and the waist. The upper body follows the lower body. The spine stays long and tall. Just take a moment, just standing. You can open the shoulders, palms facing forwards, or just let the arms just hang by the side. Then I'd like you to bring your hands together just behind your back. So you've just got your hands clasped together behind your back. Just let them hang down. Imagine you've got like a little weight in your hands. If you want to practice this another time, if you do have a very light weight, a light kettlebell or something just to hold, it just helps to lengthen out the spine. Obviously, if you've got any pain in your shoulders, you do stop. Goes without saying, anything we do. And we're just going to do some gentle, slow movements through the neck. We're going to work on neck and shoulders. So keeping tall through the spine to start off with, lengthening the spine up. You're just going to tuck the chin towards the chest. So we're lengthening out the muscles. Feel that length in the back of the neck. And then slowly balance the head back on top of the spine. So you're just doing some very slow nods, chin to chest, nothing forced, no strain, just breathing in and out through the nose. I was doing this just with like a 4 kilogram kettlebell or a dumbbell, or you could get a bag, like a bag with some sugar in it or rice in it, just so you've got a little bit of weight. So it's nice because it makes you really lengthen the spine up with that little bit of weight. Gillian's grabbing something there. She's got a kettlebell. No? You're getting something, Gillian, yeah? Yay! Just a couple more, lengthening the neck. And then take a rest, tall through the spine. Remember the idea of connecting through the ground, through the feet, and lengthening up through the crown of the head to the sky. Next one, we're going to take the head back. We're going to go really slowly with this, and what I want to avoid is any compression here. So remember, when we're doing stuff, when we're thinking about the neck almost like starting from that middle of the upper back there. So with the hands clasped there, or you holding that little bit of weight, just lifting the sternum, lifting the chest, and not taking the head right back. just looking up towards the sky. Very much the sensation that we're getting when we're doing spinal cord breathing. So looking up and then looking down. So really slow, make it slow. Slow and steady. Getting that nice lengthening, encouraging that fascia in the neck. And what you can also do at the top is open your mouth. Nice wide jaw. So you could do that as you're nodding, or you might want to stay there and just do some jaw. And again, slowly, deliberately opening the mouth. Couple more. And then take a moment. Shake out if you need a little bit of a shake. Back to clasping the hands or holding your little weight. Nice and solid on the ground. Tall through the spine, with the body facing forwards, just looking over side to side. And as always, just making sure that you do this mindfully, steadily. If you have any pain, you stop. It is not about forcing or straining. You're just breathing gently in and out through the nose. Relaxing the face, relaxing the jaw. Let's do one more to each side. Back to center. And then one more movement through the neck. Do you know, like we've done previously, where we do ear to shoulder and keep the chin in line? What I'd like you to do this time is ear to shoulder, but lift the chin. So it's almost like a little pendulum. So you come back to center there. You go ear to shoulder, and then you lift chin. Again, with these movements, just very steadily, really mindfully. Anything hurts, you stop. Always when you get to the center, reset, really lengthen the spine up so nothing is compressing. Do one more on each side. And then take a rest, have a little shake out. It's quite nice just holding the hands back. I know we've done previously where we've done the hands like that as well. or holding that little bit of weight, and actually it helps to keep the shoulders down if you've got a little bit of weight, because you're counterbalancing that weight by lengthening the spine up. It doesn't have to be heavy, just that little bit of weight just to help you lengthen the spine. Next one, I just want you to clasp your hands in front of the body there, and we're going to do the halo. So you're going to bring the hands over the back and round. So keep the head tall, neck long, just back and round. And again, if you've got a kettlebell or a little bit of weight that you can do safely, can you drop the hands a little bit lower? So working the shoulders. And then we're going to change direction. When I get back to Porto, we can start our, I know we talked about a hanging challenge a few weeks back, and it's interesting because for the past 3 weeks I haven't really had the opportunity to do any hanging. And yesterday there's a gym in the sauna. I haven't been in a gym for ages. A gym in the hotel, gym and a sauna in the hotel. And I've not gone in sort of like a gym environment. I actually went on a treadmill, which is quite fun. I haven't run on a treadmill for ages. But I thought, oh, I'll do my 2-minute hanging. Wow, 1 minute I got to. So it just shows that if you can really build up to it slowly, but if you don't do it for a while, it takes time to get back into it. So I think it'd be nice to play around with that when I'm back, just so I can help guide everybody through it. So have a little think about that, where you can hang, and something that you can do every day, even if it's a couple of seconds, and take a rest and shake out. Let's have a good shake. It's a good shake, shaking the wrist, shaking the arms out, and then tapping the heels into the ground. And then if you feel you need a little bit of cleansing and clearing with the breath, taking a slightly fuller breath and letting go. And then slow it down. Just stand for a moment, opening the chest, opening across here without forcing. I'm not forcing those shoulders back. Quite often when we think of shoulders back, chest out, it's forced, and then the diaphragm and the rib cage all goes into the wrong position. So it's just about gently easing the space there across the front of the body. Those ribs stay in. We don't force that chest out. Opening up the shoulders. Gently breathing. One palm facing down, the other palm facing up, so lengthening the spine, and then swapping. I'll just move back so you can see. Little finger to little finger, palm down, pushing up, connecting to the earth, connecting to the sky. Keep the shoulders down. It's very tempting just to lift the shoulder up, keep that shoulder down. And nice and smooth, so no start, no stop. So as you get into the bottom and the top of the movement there, it's starting to return. We smooth the movement and smooth the breath. There's no stop. It's continuous, a flow of movement. Can we stretch out the palms? So can we stretch out the fingers and the palms at the top and the bottom? Smooth, continuous movement. Even when I'm coming to the edge of the movement there, it's still moving before it returns. Not holding any positions. Let's do a couple more. Really stretch out the palm and the fingers. And then come to rest. Just shake out the arms. Let's go out to the side. So coming up and then pushing out. And again, stretching out the arms, stretching the fingers go towards the sky, and then coming back in and down, up, out. It's like pushing two walls away, side to side, stretching the fingers. When you get there, return and down. Stretching out the arm lines. You're getting that rotation through the wrists, the elbows, the shoulders. Do one more. Take a moment. Pulling down in 6 directions. Breathing in. Rotating, breathing out there, Breathing in and breathing out. One more each side. Interlocking your thumbs, resting on the lower dantian, bringing your feet together, letting the elbows just sink into the sides there, tall through the spine, relaxing into the shoulders, just closing your eyes for a minute of bamboo in the wind. Gentle swaying, rocking, spiraling. Taking a full breath in now through the nose, low into the body, opening your eyes at the top of the breath, stepping out. A little bit of a brush down. How do the shoulders and the neck feel? Should feel quite nice. We've done a lot of stretching through the arm line, head and shoulders. Hopefully that feels good. Excellent. Thank you very much for joining as always. If you have any questions, do feel free to get in contact as always. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on Monday morning. Where will I be on Monday morning? I'll be in Essex on Monday morning, and I'll be back in Portugal. So have a great rest of the day, great weekend, and I'll see you next week. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.